What will she understand? That your crazy ex has suddenly decided to return after dumping you after she killed your...
Alright, so not anymore.
He didn't actually understand. He didn't get the dynamic we had and what it did to us. And me neither, actually. Up until today, I lived some sort of a misunderstanding. But it's over. It's true. You were there. Not just when we lost Astrid, you've always been there. I knew that whatever happened, you'd be there. It's not easy to explain why you fall in love with someone. There was no love at first sight between your father and I. We even lost touch after high school. And still...
Oh, y'all some high school sweethearts? Okay, let's see what happened.
I went to university in Lyon, and he studied video games in Angoulême, across the country.
Oh, nice.
We found each other again by chance, 3 years later at a friend's party. We talked all night. It was as if we had never been apart.
What you talk about?
About movies, of course. More specifically, Bridge to Terabithia. A drama about two awkward tweens who become friends. I spent 3 hours explaining to him that I thought the movie sucked, while he cried, reminiscing about the end. He was crying so hard and laughing at the same time. The other guests didn't understand. It's amazing, he said, that you can make art that moves you this way. Oh.
Absolutely. See, y'all had chemistry.
Your father loves big emotions. On a day-to-day basis, he seems impervious, but it's all a facade. I was really impressed to see him spill his guts in public. It felt cathartic. I like to hide behind my cynicism. But I have to say, I was kind of jealous.
Oh, really?
At some point that night, we started making out.
Yeah, the action.
I immediately knew that it would last.
Right.
There was something in his eyes.
Go what you see. Hold on.
When he looked at me, I felt like he saw something invisible. Something wonderful. Something valuable. I couldn't believe, in fact, he was looking at me. I was really anxious at the time about everything. But when I woke up at his place the next day, for a brief moment, the oppressive feeling had disappeared.
What happened hold on. Next day?
It happened again when I saw him the next day, and the day after. And then after that, every time we met, in spite of the distance, I felt like I was taking drugs. And it was really good.
Oh, you loved it.
I didn't have that growing up with Marie. I felt like you believed in me. You're the only one who made me feel this way. You and Astrid.
Period.
Yes, you too, my little dear.
I believe in you.
I know. Being with you was a gift. But it had to stop.
After Astrid died.
You see my little phone? Even when you're gone, you're never very far.
Y'all low-key could have made it work, but I guess I'm gonna say it was a trigger.
Yes. When Astrid died, I did what I always do. I leaned on you. You would have the answer. You would know what to do. But now, though, I understand. This whole time, your poor dad was fishing out corpses.
Pretty much.
Not literally. Don't worry, I'm not going crazy. It's just, it reminds me of this story I read while doing research for a screenplay.
What screenplay?
I wanted to write a social drama. You know, kind of like Ken Loach.
I don't know what that is.
Change the world. I never finished it, fortunately. It probably would have sucked hard. But at the time, this one story really struck me. The story of a guy named Wei Peng, a farmer in the Yellow River Valley who found himself a unique occupation. His cabin is 20 kilometers downstream from Lanzhou, an industrial city that attracts poor folks looking for work. And their life is so terrible that a bunch of them are committing suicide.
What was so terrible? What's up?
Lanzhou is mostly known for its thermal plants, its factories, and the highest level of atmospheric pollution in all of China. That said,
I understand now.
There are cities like Lanzhou all around the world. Every morning, Wei Peng grabs his pitchfork, pops into his small boat, and he searches the river. He's looking for bulky and soft lumps. Most of the time, they're goat carcasses. But every now and then, he finds humans. When Wei Peng manages to identify the body, he sells it. Otherwise, he buries it.
Explain the selling.
Between 500 and 5,000 yuan, depending on the client. I understood why people paid him. It's a horrible feeling not knowing what happened to a loved one. They were purchasing more than a mortal coil. They were purchasing peace of mind. But I didn't get why Wei Peng did it. How can you live with this job? Then I reached the end of the article.
An article said,
his own child died in that river. A kid your age, trying to retrieve a ball in the water. Wei Peng didn't know how to swim. He couldn't do anything.
Oh my goodness.
I understand Wei Peng. Just as I understand Alex.
And what do you know about Alex?
Find it easier to alleviate other people's grief than to deal with their own pain head on. Maybe that worked for you, being in that position. As long as you were taking care of me, you wouldn't have to think about yourself or about Astrid.
So you were just content with that thought.
I never thought about it that way.
Me neither, you know, I only understand this now.
Okay, then...
Stop having breakthroughs.
Why? If I thought I was helping you, but actually hurting, why did you come back to see me?
I really shouldn't have. I don't know what came over me.
Okay, but still, it was nice. Seeing each other again, wasn't it?
Of course, I liked it too. But it also felt like a farewell.
I'm gonna say it was nice.
It was. Very nice. But it was also completely stupid.
Don't say that. Why are you saying that?
You know why. We can't be doing this. Things are different between us now.
They don't have to be. Things could even be better.
Ooh, I like your optimism.
You know I'm right. Deep down you know it. Everything that happened to us, it helped us. There was a reason. Even today we were able to say things to each other that we had never said before.
Touché.
Maybe all of this means we are supposed to come back together. Stronger.
Go get your man back.
Why?
Okay.
What about Pauline?
Pauline is... great. I'll talk to her. It will be hard, but she'll understand.
What will she understand? That your crazy ex has suddenly decided to return after dumping you, after she killed your...
Don't even go there.
Well, it's true.
Really
well, you know,
stupid idea, Alex. People don't change. And you know how I am.
I do. I've known since day one.
Man, I'm gonna get my man back. I'm just kidding. Let me stop.
We met in high school as juniors. It feels like a lifetime ago. We only had one class in common. Film studies. And we had completely opposite tastes. But I immediately liked something about him.
And what was that?
His high-speed internet. Hey, back in the day, it was a precious gift. Especially in our podunk town. All of a sudden, you could pirate movies from all over the world. A dream.
Not illegal stuff. Okay.
We spent hours on end in Alex's bedroom. I'm sure his parents thought we were having sex.
Yeah, probably was. What are those parents?
They were a charming couple, always smiling. They let Alex do whatever he wanted. I was super jealous.
Cause he's a guy.
We watched tons of movies, lying on his bed, chomping on candy.
Sure.
I was obsessed with film. It felt like discovering a new world. And when I requested a boring 3-hour movie, the next day we would play a video game. Actually, it's not as lame as it sounds, I promise.
I do love video games.
Don't you think about it? Don't you miss it? Don't
You know you
want
miss it, girl.
everything to be just like before?
I know you do. You do.
Yes, I think I do.
It's not too late.
Girl, you got stuff to think about
Really
now.
think so?
I know so.
I'm on my way then.
Like,
Girl, what's up then?
Yes? Shouldn't I?
yes.
Girl, run over there.
Yes, come over.
Wait for me, I'm coming.